Hey guys, what's up? Austin Smith here for a review of the Zvezda 1 in 100 scale Panzer IV Aus D, which is a German tank. Let's look at the box real quick. Isn't much here. It tells you it's got 8 parts. That's what's on the inside. It's a tiny sprue with 8 parts. This is a snap kit, so there's no real instructions. This is all you get, and you can glue it together if you want, but you'll see in a minute, it holds together really well. It also comes with a card for the board game Art of Tactic. I guess it's a board game, miniatures game, whatever. I don't know how to play that game, so that doesn't really affect me. All Zvezda boxes pretty much look like this. Give you a couple pictures there of what the tank will look like completed. Now let's put that to the side and bring in the tank. You've got fairly easy to put together, fairly easy to clip off the sprue. It's intuitive. You probably don't really need the instructions for most of these, although sometimes there's like a third piece that you got to sandwich in between the hole there. I don't know if there was on this kit. I don't remember. Anyway, you've got some fairly poor track detail, but the wheel detail is fairly nice. Most of the detail is good, but it's not overly there. There's not a terrible amount of detail. But what is there is nice, and it definitely gets the job done. It gives you it hits all the bases. It doesn't go overboard, but it hits all the bases. As you can see, these track pieces are kind of probably the weakest link here. But they still all hold together very well, and if you're just playing a game, you can just probably pick it up by the sides or perhaps by the flag that's supposed to go there that I don't put in because I don't play the game. It's not going to fall apart on you probably, and if you're going to play any other type of miniatures game, you'd probably just glue those down. That's no real problem. The turret does turn, and it's kind of sticky, but most Zvezda models tend to be sticky. Eventually they do kind of loosen up. But it's also not that big a deal. So, really nice. You see the little machine gun there. On that machine gun you can see a bit of a hole line, so if you're going to be serious about this, you'd probably want to fill that in, which is a problem with these snap fit kits. There's also a bit of cleanup I didn't do there. I am not the greatest at putting these together. I also don't paint them, most of my models, so that's not really a concern for me. Now, I'm just going to set this guy down here and bring in a comparison. Here's a Plastic Soldier Company Panzer IV, different version. I forget the version because I have a hard time keeping track of the versions. As you can see, they're about the same size. The Plastic Soldier Company one is a bit longer, which seems to be a theme with Plastic Soldier Company kits. They seem to be a bit bigger, which most model makers do say they'd rather go over than under, because it makes them easier to handle, I would assume. So, fairly in scale. Here's a Plastic Soldier Company Panzer III, and as you can see, it's still shorter than the Panzer IV, so it's not entirely wacky out of scale times here. Let's bring in a Cromwell. There's a Plastic Soldier Company Cromwell as well. And then as a final size comparison, here is a bicycle die and a little Risk man. Single unit in Risk, so you can see roughly the size of these guys. Alright. Overall, like most of Zvezda's kits, it's not the greatest kit in the world. It holds together really well, and it looks nice-ish. It holds together really well without glue, which almost no other kit do, because they're not snap kits. And it looks really nice, fairly nice for what it does. It does its job well, and for $5, it is a very good deal, in my opinion. So yeah. Bye.